This is NBC Nightly News with John Chancellor and David Brinkley. Tonight, Thursday, May 12th, reported from the NBC News Center in New York.
Good evening. President Carter says he believes Richard Nixon was guilty of an impeachable offense and did violate the law. But he thinks Nixon now has it all rationalized in his own mind and believes himself that he did nothing wrong. Here's Judy Woodruff in Washington.
The president's comments on Nixon came in an impromptu session with reporters after a formal news conference. Answering a question, Mr. Carter said he'd watched part of the former president's interview on television last week and that it hadn't changed his view that Nixon was guilty.
I think he was guilty of impeachable offenses, but I believe that he doesn't think he was. I think he's rationalized in his own mind that he did all these things for the benefit of his staff members and so forth, and that he didn't have any criminal intent. I think he's mistaken.
One reporter commented that Nixon was making a lot of money from the interview. The president smiled and said, "I noticed that." He also said that several European leaders had mentioned the interview to him, and he suggested they agreed with him that Nixon was guilty. Mr. Carter repeated he considered his trip to Europe a success, that it showed for the first time in a long time that there is confidence in the United States.
Just the fact that the people see that our own country is so strong and so permanent and so able and so deeply committed to European friendship was the cause of the outpouring of expression of support.
During the news conference proper, the president was asked about a recently published memo written by his pollster, Pat Caddell. Mr. Carter said he agreed with Caddell's assertion that he should concentrate on style rather than substance.
A major commitment of mine, long before this Caddell memorandum was written, was to try to restore the confidence of the people in me. And obviously one of those means is by frequent news conferences. Another one is by access to me in the Oval Office. Another one is they travel around our country on occasion to meet with people. And I think that this is the style part. And the openness with which I hope that I am conducting my administration means that we don't try to cover up mistakes. And if we do make mistakes, we want them to be known.
Mr. Carter seemed generally to be in a good mood today. When a reporter asked him about losing support among liberals, he said there's always that danger because liberals are so hard to please. Judy Woodruff, NBC News, the White House.
The House of Representatives today voted against American trade with